Hey guys, today we have a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Classic X-Force box set. So this box set features 4 members of the X-Force in the Greg Capullo designs. So we've got Cannonball, which is our third of him, Shatterstar, which is our second, a brand new version of Cable, which looks pretty sweet, and a new version of Domino. So not very big characters. I mean, we've got Cable, who's sort of a well-known guy, I would say. But then the other 3 are they're pretty minor. At least now they are. I mean, of course they probably were bigger back when X-Force was a bigger thing. But, anyway, box set features, like I said, Cannonball, Shatterstar, Cable, and Domino. And features Cable at the very top with his big old goatee. And packaging-wise, it's simple. It's the normal box set design. X-Force. It's kind of a drab box, though. I mean, you can see comic art actually in it, but it's just gray. So, Cannonball, Shatterstar, Cable, Domino, like I said. And the 4 figures. So we've got, like I said, Heavy Armor Cable, and they're advertising his interchangeable parts, which is actually very nice because you can actually strip this Cable down. You can obviously see there is a non-goatee look for Cable. But, if you were to take Cable's armor off, you would get him stripped down to a very basic looking Cable. So, let's just take a look because this box set looks like a lot of fun. X-Force. The mutant codenamed Cannonball once trained to use his energy-blasting powers in the same facilities as the X-Men, until he was recruited into a war by time traveler Cable and his comrade Domino. Now second in command of X-Force, Cannonball joined his fellow New Mutants, including the genetically enhanced warrior Shatterstar, in bringing the fight to the Mutant Liberation Front. First up we have Cannonball. So, get this. This is the 3rd version of Cannonball we've gotten. And I would just like to take a minute and say that is crazy that we can get such obscure characters multiple times in Minimate format. So this is the 3rd Cannonball we've gotten. The first one was his New Mutants costume, and the other one was a different X-Force costume. So here we have another X-Force costume. Detail-wise, he's in a blue and yellow jumpsuit. You can see the X insignia on his chest, as well as some neck. Yellow padding all over. He's got, I think it's a new belt piece, as well as the standard Minimate gloves. He's got legs, a lot of detailing on him. Nothing on the back, though, really. He's also got this really nice little neck piece. There's a better look. I think it's a reuse of the one that they used for Morbius, possibly. But you'll have to check on that. It is just a very nicely detailed figure. And then we have the face. So, he's just kind of angry. You can see he's got his little helmet with his goggles. Very nice. His hair sticking out. I believe this haired piece is the exact same as the one from the other X-Force Cannonball, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, articulation-wise, Cannonball can do pretty much everything. Except really move up and down at the head. Can't do it a lot. And accessory-wise, we have a display stand, as well as the blast-off stand that we've seen before. And you can use that to shoot him off into the sky. Of course, if you do that, he will be looking down for the most part, so that's a little better. Very nice. Overall, Cannonball is a surprisingly well done Minimate. Next up we have Shatterstar. So get this is our second version of Shatterstar, which is, just like Cannonball, surprising. Coincidentally enough, Shatterstar actually came in a 2-pack with Cannonball, so this pairing is nothing new. Anyway, detail-wise, I like it. He's in a red, white, and brown costume. Let's get a look at his chest detailing. He's got a lot of pouches everywhere. He's got a belt, X logo as well. Going down, he's got some striping down his legs. Boots, which I'm pretty sure are not new. He's got Colossus's hands, as well as some arm detailing. Very nice. His shoulder pads, I believe, are a reuse of Richter, who is also a member of this specific X-Force, who was in one of the Toys R Us waves, and I did not buy that 2-pack. So I'm probably going to have to go track that down now. Anyway, you can also see he's got his helmet with his hair sticking out, and a ponytail. Very nice. Then you just take it off to reveal his face. So, angry, shouting. It's very common with these kind of 90s guys. Very nice. And articulation-wise, Shatterstar can do, well, actually he can do pretty much everything except for, well, his feet. And accessory-wise, we have a display stand, as well as, just like the original Shatterstar, his 2 swords. Very nice. And we can just put them on him like that, and they'll look good. Overall, just like Cannonball, Shatterstar is surprisingly well done. Next up we have Heavy Armor Cable. So here is the figure, I'm gonna be honest, I was most excited for when this set was announced. Because I love me some Cable. Gotta say, my last favorite was the 90s X-Force Cable. And this one looks to be just perfect. But we'll get to that in a minute. So, this Cable's a little different. First off, you can see he's got a goatee. And he's probably the biggest Cable we've ever gotten, which makes sense because Cable's always a big guy, especially in those Liefeld comics. Anyway, this Cable specifically has this ginormous piece of armor on him. I mean, you can see the X insignia, as with all of them, but all this pouches everywhere. The 90s in one figure. He's even got a holster right here. You can see they've even accidentally glued his rifle to his back. Now, this rifle was originally supposed to be removed, but apparently it was accidentally glued on in the factory. And I believe that's the case with every single one of this figure that's been released, is that, well, you can't get it off. Unless you, like, really pry and chip the paint. Just don't bother. You can see he's got gloves, which aren't a new piece. I think they're a reuse of Captain America, probably. You can see some hair on his arms. He's got his metal arm. An identical glove. He's got holsters, which are yellow. See some detailing. Boots, which are not a new piece. With a bit of yellow on the back, we'll get to that in a minute. Trust me. And then the cool part is the face. So, he's got a goatee this time around, which is pretty new for Cable. I mean, he's usually clean-shaven. And they've given him Chris Redfield's hair from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so he's got the little headpiece. I think that's actually a brilliant piece for Cable's hair. So anyway, articulation-wise, Cable has definitely the least out of the whole set, but he still has a bit. He's got full range of movement in his legs, except for his feet. His arms can kind of go out. And his head cannot do really much. But that's when we get to the accessories. So starting off, we got a display stand, a little gun that I believe is a reuse of the Avengers vs. X-Men Hope that can just slide into his holster. Look at that. As well as 2 pistols with the usual mold. But then he also comes with a set of extra boots. That's right. So you can make your Cable even more heavy armor. Now I'm not sure if the boots are new pieces or not. They might be, they might not be. But you can just see that way, Cable is just big. I mean, he is rocking it out. But wait, we're not done yet, because Cable comes with even more stuff. First off, Cable comes with an extra headpiece, representing the normal look, as well as alternate hand and feet pieces. So, what happens is you first take off Cable's head, and then you see he has a completely different costume underneath. And so here we have Cable underneath. Now this is a nice little throwback to the Marvel Minimates Wave 11 Cable, which was this design. And getting a modern update of that look is really cool, because it's one of my favorite looks for Cable. So having it looks really awesome, and this is definitely how I'm going to display my Cable. Because with all the extra parts we got, I can probably just build another Cable to suffice for this X-Force and just use that Cable for whatever. So this Cable has very nice detailing. You can see he's got the X harness that goes all around. It's got a little nice belt with the X on it. You can see his holster is a little better. There's why he had yellow printing on his legs. He's got yellow gloves on both arms. Better look at his arms. And this face is clean shaven, which is very nice. Definitely how I prefer my Cable. And this way, since Cable's almost completely vanilla, he can actually do stuff. So, yeah, a lot better. Overall, Cable looks amazing. Definitely my favorite version of the character. Last up we have Domino. So here we have Domino, the last figure of the set. Now, this is not the first Domino we've gotten. We actually had a Domino in the 90s X-Force box set, which was all Rob Liefeld designs. And in that one, she was in an all-black jumpsuit. So this is a lot more bright and shiny than the last one, and I like it. It's very different. Now with the last 3 figures, she's all about the pouches. She's got a belt, holsters, printing has more pouches. She's got her big shoulder pads, which is also a very common theme. She's got Colossus's gloves. Some printing on both arms, very nice. Nothing on the back. Oh wait, yeah, she has a little bit of detailing on the back. Let me get to the face. So she's got a little crown sort of mask thing going on. Sort of like the Scarlet Witch. And it goes down a lot. It's very black. And then if you take that off, you get a better look at her face. No pupils. With her little black spot over her right eye. With her little black spot over her left eye. Looks very nice. I believe the shoulder pads are actually a new piece. Possibly they actually are one piece. I didn't know that. I thought they were just 2 pieces, but no, it's part of the same thing. It's very flimsy, so definitely keep it on her or it's gonna probably break. Anyway, articulation wise, Domino can do most of the normal Minimate things. She's just kind of prohibited at the head. And accessory wise, display stand, as well as 2 laser pistols. Now, I'm pretty sure these aren't new pieces. I think I've seen them somewhere else. Now, she can hold them perfectly fine, but the problem comes when you try to holster them. Watch this. They just kind of sit out. So, I mean, it works, but it looks very strange if you try to holster her handgun, so just have her hold them and go guns blazing. Overall, this Domino is truly a hero for the 90s. So, overall, that was the Marvel Minimates Classic X-Force box set. Now, this box set was a great way to start off 2015 for the Marvel Minimates. We've got 4 characters, all of them are redos. I mean, none of them are new. So, but the thing is, they all look really, really unique. And they're all very bright and vibrant, and there are few quality errors I can see. I mean, there was a paint scuffle on a couple of places, but this really is a great looking box set. Now, I know the 90s is sort of a niche market now, because most people are either begging for stuff before it or stuff after it, but this is a very nice box set. Now, when I walked in, I only really wanted Cable and Domino, but after just looking at them and really seeing what they're like, Cannonball and Shatterstar are also very, very good figures, which I was very surprised. So, obviously, Cable's my favorite of the set. I mean, hands down, just the fact that he has so many extra parts that you can make him look like that. I mean, it's just great. And all 4 figures are really good. So, definitely recommend this set. Now, what do you guys think about the set? Let me know in the comments. And did you like the video? Well, then rate, comment, subscribe, and like. And I'll see you later.